Afternoon, Harpoon. I hope everybody's having a great day. My day is A-OK. Alright. Clipboard. Acknowledging your fears. Alright. Acknowledging your fears helps you conquer your fears. Alright. You know what they say, knowledge is power, and knowing is half the battle. Alright. So a lot of people, they try to hide their fears, and it does them no good. It does them no good to hide your fears. Face your fears head on. I think I said the other day that regardless, what's going to happen is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, that doesn't mean be an idiot. Alright, I repeat. But, face your fears. A lot of people are afraid of a lot of things that just don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been reading this book, What White People Fear or something like that. I forget the name of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to grab it. You know what I'm saying? Because the name is not as important as the information. Alright? And I haven't figured out what white people fear yet, so I got to keep reading, you know what I'm saying, to see if I possibly fall into the category of fearing whatever, you know what I'm saying, this gentleman was writing about, but they did say it was a statement in there that, who said it? Bill Russell said that you have to make white people feel uncomfortable. I totally disagree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because one is 2022, you know what I'm saying? But when he said it was a different time, I get that. I feel like, people fear the unknown, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know things about different people that come from different backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? Educating yourself on other people's backgrounds will create less fear in your life. And people realize that people are just people at the end of the day. And you should probably fear a person that looks just like you more than you fear a person that doesn't look like you. Me personally, I've been done wrong by people who share, you know what I'm saying, the same skin tone more than I've been done wrong by people who didn't. But anyway, 2, diversity encourages unity. Alright, I've stated before, I like working in environments where there's people from different backgrounds, because that also lets people know that people are the people, you know what I'm saying, that, we're more alike than we are not alike. It's just people they grow up different, and then you're taught. Nobody comes out of the womb being racist, being confused about other people. Now, they might look funny, like a baby might look at you and be like, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, why is this person skin color, you know what I'm saying, totally different if you haven't encountered that. But I have to go back to even my youngest daughter. My youngest daughter is as pale as can be, you know what I'm saying, but her features look like mine. Mine and her mom's, of course, are two together, you know what I'm saying. And I'm sure people used to look at us kind of strange, you know what I'm saying, but that's genetics though, you know what I'm saying. I'm not 100% African, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I'm 100% American. Anyway, diversity, it only strengthens companies. All right, it makes you better, and it brings unity. Like I said, diversity encourages unity. All right, 3, shaping CEOs 2.0, which is the next generation. All right, now CEOs of the past, they live by these certain stipulations, like you can't wear earrings, I don't want to see your tattoos, you better not have a beard. There's all these like idiocracies that go along with CEOs of yesteryear. Now the generation today, people have piercings all over the place, you know what I'm saying, etc., etc., etc. None of those things take away from how a person performs. All right, now granted, there has to be some type of median, you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes to business, because you're still in business with the old generation, you know what I'm saying. The old generation, they're set in their ways, and they're like, dude, I do not like this guy, you know what I'm saying. And that's like one of the things that I said that personally, you know what I'm saying, in business wise, I would never get tattoos past my sleeves, you know what I'm saying, past the watch or past the bracelet, past my sleeve and past my neckline, only because I understand, you know what I'm saying, that there's certain rooms that I wouldn't be able to get into, you know what I'm saying, with tattoos beyond parts where I can cover up with a suit. Now that might change, you know what I'm saying, but as is today, it's still the same way. That's why you see my haircut, and you don't see any of my tattoos passing any of my suit cover-up areas. All right, but we're working on Generation 2.0 as we speak to be less judgmental. All right, by these. All right. Mode 4. Merging your vision with your partners. All right, I'm not going to say employees because, as I stated before, I don't want any employees. I want partners. Yeah, yes. You're too loud. I'm too loud. Okay, thank you. So, merging your vision with your partners. All right. Now, as I stated before, I don't want employees. I want partners. I want people that I can build with. So when you have employees, then people treat it like, they don't care as much. You know what I'm saying? They're like, dude, I'm only clocking in to do my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing just enough to get my check type of thing. And it's like, dude, we're trying to build a company here. All right. We're trying to run into the future. Obviously, you don't want to be here that long. That's fine. Here's your check. Go have a great life. All right. Type of thing. So, with that being said, do not force your vision on your partners, all right? Because your partners will come in and they'll see something totally different, and you guys will merge together, a vision together, and then you'll live forever, metaphorically speaking. Let's see. 5 phrases that kill momentum, in my opinion. All right, dealing with certain people. Use. I don't like the word use. All right, utilize is better. All right, because nobody likes a user. All right, you name me one person that likes a user that says, dude, he's a user, except for gamers, you know what I'm saying, or YouTube, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I'm just saying, nobody likes a user. Nobody likes somebody that uses people. All right, so utilize people. All right, utilize and you make each other. Another phrase that kills things for me is sounds good. Sounds good. I do not like that phrase. All right, because no, it sounds great. All right, if I'm talking to you about something positive, that sounds great. It sounds a lot better than what the hell most people are talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Usually I said before that if a person says sounds good, then they're a hater. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, no, it is good. You know what I'm saying? What sounds good is you getting up and looking for a new job. That's what sounds good. But anyway. 6. Evolve with the times or be left behind. Alright. Now, I make metaphorical phrases all the time. Like, speaking of Left Behind, it's a great series. I actually read a lot of books in the Left Behind series, and they made a movie as well with Kirk Cameron. Alright. So, for those of y'all who are into biblical, you know what I'm saying, stories and whatnot, I recommend it. But anyway, I also made a statement that there's raptures all the time. You know what I'm saying? That, people advance in life. They work their way into creating their own arc, and then they bring people along with them if they're not stingy people. You know what I'm saying? People that are building things. So, with that being said, you have to evolve with those type of people. You know what I'm saying? That means you have to get in line. You have to change some things. If the person, the head of that, you know what I'm saying, arc, if that Noah, you know what I'm saying, it's like, dude, I don't like this, and that. I don't like people being negative. I don't like people bringing drama. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people doing things that they shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? And you choose not to follow suit, then you get left behind, and you can't be mad at that Noah, that, you know what I'm saying, whatever, because he detailed everything for you. So, evolve with the times or be left behind. I repeat. 7. Canada not only has free healthcare, all right, but they also have an eccentric sense of humor, which I rather enjoy. I was introduced to Canadian humor through Trailer Park Boys, all right, and then also Drake, all right. So, but not only do they have that, they have vinyl records machines now. All right, I guess they disperse vinyl records, which is an awesome thing in my opinion, because some things just are classics and they will never go away. But to top that off, they also have a book vending machine, and you know what they say: Reading is essential. No, reading is fundamental. And I say reading is not only fundamental, but it's also essential. And you have to read not only on paper, but in life. You have to read people. So anyway, final note of the day. It is a narrow mind that cannot look at the subject from various points of view. Alright? Who said that? George Eliot. He's a writer and a poet. I will repeat. It is a narrow mind that cannot look at the subject from various points of view. Basically, you know what I'm saying? If you can't see more than in front of you, you know what I'm saying? Then you have a narrow mind. You need to take a look. You need to take your blinders off. You need to read a little bit deeper into a lot of things, especially like relationships. Like if people will see two people together and they'll think one thing or another, which is ridiculous. Don't think anything. You know what I'm saying? Do not think anything. No. Afternoon Harpoon. Have a great day.